Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, it's going to be a stormy night for some. Most of us will see our storms by daybreak tomorrow, some sooner, some a little bit later, but we guarantee a stormy period through midday tomorrow, and the main threats, severe weather and the threat of flooding. And we're pretty much still in the low to moderate category for tornado threats here in Acadiana. Damaging wind gusts 60 to 70 possible. That's going to be for a wider area. More storms will be able to do that than become tornadoes. Hail not as much of a factor, and flooding 1 to 3 inches of rain for most, but there's going to be isolated spots that catch 3 to 6, and that may be in a 2 or 3 hour time frame. So that's what we're a little bit nervous about as we move forward overnight tonight into tomorrow. So let's take a look at the big picture. Take a look at the water vapor imagery. We got this massive storm system up across the northern plains, a secondary upper low that's over by Arizona. This has got to swing through the axis of this upper trough, so that's what's going to hold back the showers and storms from ending not until sometime tomorrow afternoon. And because of this, this might be the factor that slows down the main line of storms that are going to be moving over us tonight, and then allows what we call back building or repeat cells as this upper low comes in and eventually pushes everything off to the east. Big snows to the north. We have blizzard warnings, winter storm warnings to the north, tornado watches to the south, and that's what we're dealing with tonight. Tornado watches from Mississippi, southeastern Arkansas through much of Louisiana, with a new tornado watch issued for southwest Louisiana during the course of this evening, just about 20 minutes or so ago. Here are the storms lining up. The strongest storms, eastern Texas up through Manny, and then just to the south of Natchitoches, then on up through Monroe. But we have a couple of discrete cells, and these are the ones that tend to spin up ahead of what it looks to be some sort of squall line that's trying to develop, and this is what we'll be watching overnight tonight. Two things: individual discrete cells or loner cells, and then the main squall line. And wherever this winds up becoming stationary, that's where the heavy rain threat will be, and that may be somewhere in Acadiana. We'll show you what the models are telling us coming up in just a bit. The tornado watch for Acadiana includes St. Landria, Voiles, up through Rapides, Evangeline, Acadia, Allen, Jeff Davis, Cameron, Calcasieu, Beauregard, and Vernon parishes. So a good chunk of southwest Louisiana. Does not include Lafayette, but we'll get our turn probably either later tonight or first thing tomorrow morning. Now, we do have these couple of isolated cells that we're keeping an eye on. They are showing a little lightning as well, and this is the way it's going to look tonight. These tornadic cells don't look like much in the way of supercell storms, but they do have some twisting potential, and we'll take a look right now, see what the Doppler is tracking with respect to any rotation, and not seeing any rotation right now. A couple of cells that might be producing some small hail, but that's not likely. Usually around here, it's just big fat raindrops that show up as that small hail. So no rotation with these cells quite yet. And then we get to the rest of Acadiana, just spotty light showers, on and off showers. But the idea is activity will gradually pick up in intensity and then begin to move eastward. And that's why we're hatched in for this slight to enhanced risk of severe weather tonight. It's mainly going to be northern portions of Acadiana, but as the storms roll eastward, that enhanced threat covers much of Lafayette, portions of Acadia, and Vermilion parishes on eastward. And again, rotating storms that could produce an isolated tornado, damaging winds as well. On top of that, we have a flash flood watch in effect for Acadiana through tomorrow afternoon in anticipation of the threat of heavy rainfall. And the folks that make these predictions on quantitative precipitation forecasts from the Weather Prediction Center have us hatched in for a moderate risk of excessive rainfall. Excessive rainfall is when you get flooding, when it runs off into the streets and then can flood some areas as well. So here's the latest HRRR model as we put it in motion. Notice the storms really get cranking after midnight, northwestern sections of Acadiana. And that's kind of where it looks like that squall line wants to stop, but we'll have to watch these individual loner cells through the wee morning hours of our Wednesday morning. Then a secondary squall pushes on through, and again, it's just a whole mess up until about midday, and then by afternoon, things quiet down. clear and colder or cooler as we get into Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Now, I want to show you tornado spin index, and we always have these parameters here. Energy, this is convective available potential energy. When it gets over 2,000, there's energy on the storms. All these other lists, helicity, that's tornado spin potential. This is on a scale of 1 to 10. So notice supercell for Lafayette possible as we go through the morning hours, and then we're going to have a few spotty areas where we could have tornado spin potential going. As for rainfall, this latest HRRR model is backed off on the heaviest rains across the board, but we're still going to say 1 to 3. Why? Well, the European model is still going for very heavy rainfalls across portions of the area, so we're going to see a big soaking either way. So 70 the low overnight tonight, rain chances up to 90%, tornado watch likely for some. I didn't change the wording from earlier, and we nailed that part of the forecast. Then as we head into tomorrow, mid-70s, a stormy morning. By afternoon, things will begin to quiet down. We'll say 1 to 3 inches for most, up to 3 to 6 inches in isolated areas. And as we move forward, a quiet, cool pattern into the weekend. Next week, some showers. And then it could get definitively colder toward Christmas. But in the near term, we are on continuous duty here in the Weather Lab all night long through GMA tomorrow morning. We'll be watching the storms.
And we appreciate it. Thanks, Rob. And stay with